Welcome to the first virtual commencement of the American University of Iraq Sulaimani. Those of you who are eager to wear a colorful costume like mine are invited to attend an in-person commencement on September 26th, coronavirus permitting. Whether or not you wear the costume, however, from this day forward, you are graduates of a university. This day was not preordained. You had to achieve it through hard work and perseverance. The last several months in particular were a time of tremendous uncertainty and anxiety. I'm reminded of a story, a humorous story, of a traveler in Maine, a state in the northeastern United States, who was lost. People of Maine at one time were known as having very few words, particularly for strangers. After driving for hours on narrow dirt roads, the traveler came across a farmer and he stopped to ask directions. "Excuse me," he said, "can you tell me how to get to Boston?" The farmer thought carefully for a moment and then shook his head. "You can't get there from here," he said. 4 months ago, many people told you that there was no way you could get here, because 4 months ago, the university closed its classrooms with no definite schedule for reopening them. 4 months ago, we knew we wanted to go online, but we had no written plans for continuing learning online. And at that time, when the coronavirus was picking up speed and a pandemic was sweeping the world, we were unable to get the full attention and support of stakeholders in navigating a new course. What we had was enough. We had a clear sense of direction that told us online learning was the only alternative to no learning at all. We had experienced travelers who had taught online before and could provide us with guidance as to how to navigate unfamiliar territory. And we had determination to complete our journey no matter how bumpy the road became. To our faculty, staff, and students, who for the last 4 months have showed such tremendous determination, adaptability, and creativity, I salute you. Well done. On this happy occasion and on this beautiful day, we should take time to thank those who helped us arrive safely. They include our trustees, led by Board Chair Dr. Jill Derby and Vice Chair Mr. Kamran Shaban. The board has been unwavering in its support of the university. We thank our founder, Dr. Barham Saleh, President of Iraq, for his vision and energy in creating this university. We thank the President of the Kurdistan region, Mr. Netravan Barzani, for his support and guidance as a member of the first Board of Regents. There are many within the Kurdistan regional government whom we also should remember and thank. They include the Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research, the Ministry of Martyrs and Anfal Affairs, includes the Peshmerga and security forces who have kept our campus safe and the city safe. And during this time of health crisis, we give special thanks to the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Interior, the Sulaimani Directorate of Health, the Sulaimani Governor, and Sulaimani City, which this year was named by UNESCO as a World Creative City. And we thank all of the doctors and other health professionals who each day risk their lives to save the lives of others. Outside the Kurdistan region, we should thank the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research and Ministry of Interior in Baghdad for their support. We give heartfelt thanks to the people and government of the United States of America for their tremendous and vital support of our students. We thank the European Union for its very important support of gender studies, entrepreneurship, and policy research. And for all of the institutions, governments, businesses, private individuals around the world who support the AUIS mission and have been so generous to the university to further your education, we give thanks. Our amazing faculty who open windows to different cultures, to different times, to new ideas. Thank you. I hope those windows remain open and provide sunlight throughout the lives of our graduates. We thank our staff who kept the university running, whether or not the classrooms were open. And last but not least, we thank our families. The little brother who was finally quiet long enough for us to complete the take-home exam, or the father who lent us his computer when our laptop was being repaired, or the mother who cooked healthy meals as a break from our studying. Those families and all the others we thank today are very proud of you. Should anyone in the future ever tell you that you can't get there from here, remember that as part of the AUIS community, you have already done it, and you can do it again. Thank you.
Fellow trustees, Mr. President, distinguished faculty, honored guests, and our outstanding graduating class of 2020, of whom we are so proud. We're here to celebrate and honor you today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to extend to you graduates our heartiest congratulations. We are deeply proud of your achievement in earning a degree from our distinguished university, and we are doubly proud that you completed your studies in the face of a global crisis no one saw coming. You could not have imagined, nor did any of us, the circumstances you would face in completing your final semester at AUIS. No university anywhere had contingency plans for what you have faced these last months. If it is any consolation, you are not alone in having to navigate completing your college education in the midst of a global pandemic that brought so much of the world to a standstill. So today, on behalf of the board, I want to acknowledge you for your impressive accomplishment in completing your degree, and especially for your perseverance, your flexibility, your willingness to adapt to the sudden change, the altered reality you faced at AUIS this spring. We know it was a jarring displacement away from the campus where you have spent so much time these last years, from in-person classrooms to your computer screens at home. We know it was not an easy adjustment, but that you managed it and that you made it work is what brings you here today, being awarded your university degree. You are champions, graduates of rougher seas than former graduates have had to navigate. It may not be the last time in these unpredictable currents of life that you have to abruptly change course, but that you have managed this stressful circumstance is a good sign of your ability to navigate successfully in the open waters which lie ahead. Well done, class of 2020. The board is deeply proud of our university as well. AUIS alone of all Iraqi universities managed at warp speed, as a quarantine was suddenly imposed, to arrange a transition to online classes that have entitled you to complete your university program on time as planned. For the rest of Iraq, for many places in the world, classes were canceled and students' educations were cut short or delayed. Not so at AUIS, and while online classes were not the in-person experience you've enjoyed, the virtual substitute is what allows for today's ceremony and for you to receive the degree you have worked so hard for on time. The board is proud of you, graduates, and also proud of the leadership of our skilled and dedicated provost and our talented and nimble faculty for their heroic efforts in what many saw as an impossible transition from campus to online in less than a week. A transition not attempted in other Iraqi universities, So hats off to all of you who made this commencement possible, for the graduates who adapted to an altered reality and completed your coursework on time, and to the faculty who made that happen. The class of 2020 has earned a special place in the chronicles to be written of the American University of Iraq and Sulaimani. In closing, let me assure you, graduates, that your AUIS degree is worth all the effort, all the years of work that you have put into obtaining it. We know that our university is preparing the leaders of tomorrow, leaders in whatever paths you choose to pursue. And AUIS education especially prepares its students for the 21st century world and workplace. The liberal arts education offered here equips you, its graduates, not only with excellence in a particular field, but with a broad portfolio of knowledge and with critical thinking, problem solving, English language, communication, and leadership strengths, all attributes of an AUIS education that are in high demand and will serve you well as you go forth with your degree. Congratulations again, graduates, for your impressive accomplishment. We know you will make us proud as we hear of your many successes in the years ahead.
بەناوی خوای بەخشندە و میهرەبان، ئازیزان و خۆشەویستان، سەرۆک و ئەندامانی بۆردی زانکۆی ئەمریکی لە عێراق سلێمانی، بەڕێزان سەرۆکی زانکۆ و ئەندامانی ئەنجومەنی زانکۆی ئەمریکی لە عێراق سلێمانی، مامۆستایان و خوێندکاران و فەرمانبەرانی ئەم زانکۆ خۆشەویستە، بەناوی پارێزگای سلێمانیەوە پیرۆزبایی خولی نۆیەمی دەرچوونی خوێندکارە بەڕێزەکانتان لێ یەکەم کە بۆ جارێکی تر 220 خوێندکاری زانا و زرنگ و زیرەک لە سەرتاسەری عێراق و شوێنەکانی ترەوە لە مەکۆی زانکۆی ئەمریکی لە سلێمانی کۆبوونەتەوە کە هەر زانکۆکە بۆ خۆی شانازیەکی تری پارێزگای سلێمانی و شاری سلێمانیە، کۆکردنەوەی هەموو ئەم ڕنگ و توانا و دانا و زانا و دەنگە جیاوازانە لە ناو زانکۆکەیە وزەیەکی تر ئەبەخشێ و ئەو مژدەیەمانەیەتەیە کە هەموومان بەیەکەوە ئەتوانین لەسەر بنەمای هاوڵاتی بوون و سەروەری یاسا و دەوڵەتی یاسا بە زانست و توێژینەوە و بە بوارە ئەکادیمیەکەمان وڵاتەکەمان بەرینە پێشەوە. جێی شانازیەکی گەورەیە بۆ ئێمە کە خۆمان لەگەڵ ئێوە و لە ناو ئێوەیە ئەبینینەوە، لە پشتانەوەین بۆ هەموو هەنگاوێک کە ئینین، لە پێشتانەوەین بۆی کە داخوازیەکانمان و بارودۆخی تازەی بازاری کار و پسپۆڕی و ڕشتە تازەکان بخوازین لە زانکۆ بەڕێزەکەتان کە بە هەمانگی لەگەڵ زانکۆ حکومی و ئەهلیەکانی تر لە پارێزگاکەمان و هەرێمی کوردستان و عێراق و دنیاە بتوانن ڕوبەڕووی ئەو بارودۆخ و دۆزە تازانە بنەوە، ئالانگاریە تازانە بنەوە کە دنیا ڕوبەڕووی بۆتەوە. بەڕێزان، ئێوە لە دۆخ و قۆناغ و سەردەم و زەمنێکە لە زەمینەیەکە ئەم بڕوانامە بەدەستەهێنن کە بڕوای مرۆڤایەتی بە ژیان و پاراستنی مرۆڤایەتی لە هەنگاوێکی گرنگە، بەڵام لە دۆخێکی مەترسیداریشە. بۆیە بەو ڕشتە تەکنۆلۆژی و مرۆڤایەتی و پزیشکیانەی کە لە زانکۆکەتانە هەیە، بەو ئەزمونەی کە لە چەند ساڵی ڕابردوو لە ئێستایە، بەو پەیوەندیە فراوانەی لەگەڵ زانکۆی ئەرۆزۆناداتانە، بەو پەیوەندی و متمانەی وەرتانگرتووە بۆ ڕاهێنانەکان لەسەر ئاستی دنیا، بۆ پەیوەندی کە لەگەڵ دەرەوەی زانکۆ هەتانە، چ لەگەڵ زانکۆکانی تر، چ لەگەڵ ئێمەیە، چ بۆ کۆڕبەندانی لەسەر ئاستی دنیا لە سلێمانی و لە دنیا بەشداری تیا ئەکەن و ئەیکەنەوە، ئەتوانین بەیەکەوە کار بکەین. چۆن توانیمان لە گروپی کۆشکۆڵ بەیەکەوە کار بکەین کە سەروەرێکی ترە بۆ سلێمانی و زانکۆی ئەمریکی و سلێمانی گەیاندا ئاستێکی نێودەوڵەتی لە وزەی نوێ و وزە نوێەکان و زەپاکەکانە بەیەکەوە کارمان کردووە و خۆشحاڵین بۆی بڕیارتان ناوەکە وێزگەیەکی 1 مێگاواتی کارەبا بە وزەی خۆر دامەزرێنن، چۆن توانیوتانە لەگەڵ ناوەندی کار و بازاری کارە دەست و پەنجە نەرم کەن و توانستی نوێ بخەنە ئەو بوارەوە. لە ئیستایە چاومان لەوەیە کە توێژینەوەکانتان بەو ئاراستەیە بڕوات، چۆن بەرەنگاری ڤایرۆسی کۆرۆنا ببینەوە، چۆن مرۆڤایەتی لەم پەتایە بپارێزین، چۆن ئەو لێکەوتە مەترسیدارانەی کە کۆرۆنا هێنایەت یەکایەوە ئابووری دنیا و ئابووری دەوڵەت و نێودەوڵەتی پەک خستووە بۆ بژێوی و داهات و کار و کەسابەتی هاوڵاتیانی پەک خستووە، چۆن چارێکی تر ببوژێتەوە، چۆن لە قۆناغی نوێی ئیستایە بەرەنگاری کۆرۆنا بینەوە و چۆن خۆمان بۆ قۆناغی دوای کۆرۆنا ئامادە بکەین. ئەرکی زانکۆی ئەمریکیە بە توانستی ئێوە بە هیزری ئێوە بە بیرکردنەوەی ئێوە بە توێژینەوەکانتان بتوانن دەست پێشخەر بن چۆن لە ڕابردووە لە قەیرانەکانی عێراق لە پێکێنانی حکوومەت لە گەیاندنی لایەنەکان بە یەکتری و یەکتر قوبوڵکردن و بەرنامەی ئاشتەوایی لە بەرەنگاربوونەوەی داعش و ئەو مەترسیانی لەسەر ئابووری دنیا و ئاسایشی دنیا و ئارامی دنیا دروستی کرد ئێستاش کاتی ئەوەیە هەمومان بەیەکەوە لەم دۆخەیە کار بکەین. منەمەوێت جارێکی تر ئەم دەرفەتە بقۆزمەوە بۆ ئەوەی کە دەستخۆشی لە هەموو خۆشەویستانە بکەم کە بەردی بناغی ئەم زانکۆیەیاندانا کە ئەم شوێنە پیرۆزیان هەڵبژارد بۆ ئەوەی ناوەندێکی زانکۆیی بکەنەوە بۆ ئەوەی کە ئێوە ئەم زانکۆیەتان هەڵبژارد کە بتوانن بەیەکەوە لەسەر ئاستێکی نێودەوڵەتی پەیامی زانستی خۆتان و زانکۆیی خۆتان و ئەکادیمی خۆتان جێبەجێ بکەن. ئێمە بەیەکەوەین لەگەڵ یەکین لە یەک سەنگەراین بۆ ڕوبەڕووبوونەوەی هەموو ئەمە وترسیانەی کە ئیستا ڕوبەڕووی مرۆڤایەتی بۆتەوە چ لە گەندەڵی چ لە ساختەکاری چ لە دکتاتۆریەت چ لە خۆسەپێنی چ لە مادە هۆشبەرەکان چ لە تیرۆر چ لە سیخۆڕیکردن چ لە تێکدانی ژینگەی ژیان دنیا و گیان چ لەو مەترسیانەی کە ڤایرۆسی کۆرۆنا و ڤایرۆسەکانی تر بە دوای خۆیانە ئەهێنن چ لەو بارودۆخەی کە بە ئابووری تازە هێناویەتێکایەوە بۆ ئەوەی کە بە هەمومان کۆمەلگای عێراقی و کوردستانی لە کۆمەلگایەکی نەوتیەوە لە کۆمەلگایەکی مشەخۆرەوە بەرەو کۆمەلگایەکی بەرهەمێن بەرین لەوەی کە ئیتر خۆمان ئەوەندەی کاڵا ئەنێرینە دەرەوە ئەوەندە کاڵا نەهێنینەوە پشت بە خۆمان بەستین بە توانستی خۆمان ببەستین بتوانین پارە قورسەکان بێنینە وڵاتەکەمانەوە کەرەستە و سەرچاوی خاوی خۆمان بەکاربێنین دەستی کرێکار و دەرفەتی کار دروست بکەین لە وڵاتەکەمانە خزمەتگوزاریەکان باش بکەین دەرفەتی سەرمایە گوزاری و بەرهێنان زۆر بکەین. دڵنیاتانەکەمەوە سلێمانی و کوردستان شوێنێکی ئارامە بە هیمەتی هەموو لایەکتان زەمینەیەکی لەباری هەیە قۆناغی زۆر باشی بڕیوە لە بەرەنگاربوونەوەی کۆرۆنایە جوڵە و ئاڵوگۆڕی بازرگانی بەردەوام کردووە و توانیوێتی ناوچەکە بپارێزێ بۆ دوای ئەم قۆناغا ئەتوانم بڵێم یەکێکە بێ لەو پێگە زۆر باشانەی کە بازرگانی نێودەوڵەتی و بەرهێنانی نێودەوڵەتی ڕووبکاتە ئەم شوێنە. ئێوە باڵیۆزی سلێمانی و کوردستان بن باڵیۆزی ئەم وڵاتە بن بۆ ئەوەی پرد بن لەگەڵ کۆمەلگای نێودەوڵەتی پەیوەندی بە هێز دروستکەن لەگەڵ دەرەوە و بە هەمان کاتیش بۆ ناوخۆی وڵاتەکەشمان ئەو پرد و پەیوەندیە بن کە بتوانن وەکو تۆڕێکی جاڵجاڵۆکەیی بەو زانست و ڕشتە بە پێزانەی هەتانە کە هەمووی داخوازی سەردەمەکەن سلێمانی بخەنە نەخشەی ئەکادیمیای دنیاوە. جارێکی تر پیرۆستان بێ هەموو ساڵێکتان بەخۆشی بێ ئومێ دەکەین بڕوانامەکانتان باڵاتر بێ بڕواتان بەتەنیش بڕوانامەکانتانەوە لە کارا بێ بۆ خزمەتکردنی سلێمانی و کوردستان و عێراق و گەردون و سەرجە مرۆڤایەتی شاد و سەربەرز و سەرکەوتوو بن.
President Ferguson, Dr. Derby, Minister Kadir, and most especially the class of 2020. I am pleased to be with you today as you graduate, if only virtually. Graduation Day is also Commencement Day. As you leave this great university, each of you is a profoundly different person than the one who stepped on this campus the first time. You have developed deep insights into yourself and others. You have learned how to think critically and question authority. You have built enduring friendships, and yet, after all of this, after all you have learned and done, you have just reached the starting point, the commencement. Unlike all of you, I have much more of a past than I do a future. Part of that past involved Iraq. My first visit to Iraq was in 1978. I was assigned to Baghdad, but not to the American embassy. We didn't have diplomatic relations with Iraq, severed since the 1967 Arab-Israeli War. So I was officially Second Secretary, Embassy of Belgium. This was early in my foreign service career, but I had some experience of a police state. The Shah's Iran and its notorious secret police, Savak. I soon learned that there was far worse. For example, my next-door neighbor, who wouldn't return my greetings or even look at me. After several weeks, he found a moment to approach me when we were both working in our gardens. He apologized for seeming rude, but he dare not be seen socializing with me. He had an East German wife and thought he was already under suspicion. For an East German wife? Later, there was the abduction of a Deputy Minister of Agriculture from his home in the middle of the night, and the return of his head to his doorstep in the morning with the one-word note, traitor. We found out about this because his wife was an American. We eventually got her out of the country. In the same period, Saddam Hussein had a key member of his Revolutionary Command Council dragged out of a meeting and executed on the spot. Later, as American ambassador to Kuwait, I saw the scars of his brutal occupation. In 1998, I was a member of the UNSCOM Special Inspection Team charged with searching Saddam's palaces for weapons of mass destruction. Twice, Abd Hamid al-Tikri, Saddam's notorious personal secretary, sought me out to ask me why our two presidents couldn't just get together and work things out. But what was most noteworthy for me was the impact of his presence on the Iraqis around us. Our lead minder was a very tough Iraqi army colonel, a veteran of the Iraq-Iran War. When I glanced at him during my first conversation, I saw a man transformed. He was rigid with fear. I say all of this not because I am seeking to enlighten you about the evils of the Saddam regime. I know you've experienced that brutality up close and personal, in ways that we on the outside cannot begin to comprehend. The Anfal campaign would be an example. I say this in order to give context to your presence here today. In 2001 and 2002, I made several visits to Iraqi Kurdistan to consult and coordinate with Kurdish leaders in Salahuddin and here in Sulaimani. I could not have dreamed that an institution such as this could have arisen just a few years later. An institution that Iraq, with its history measured in millennia, has never seen before. I had the privilege of being present at the creation of this university in 2007 as American ambassador to Iraq. So how different is AUIS? Here are your core values. The core values of the university are freedom and responsibility, democracy, free expression and inquiry, equal opportunity, individual rights, tolerance, and honorable personal and professional behavior. This is truly evolutionary, and you now join the vanguard of that revolution. You may not realize how unique you are. Most of you have little, if any, direct memory of Iraq before 2003, but your parents do. They know what life was like in that republic of fear. The fact that you are standing here today demonstrates their courage, vision, and determination that the savage old order in Iraq will never return. That is not to say that all is a bed of roses now. You know that better than I. Problems of governance and management, corruption, sectarian and ethnic frictions, foreign interference, federal, regional, and provincial tensions, and lack of vital services all remain to be addressed. It is your generation that will confront them and ultimately prevail. As you move forward, you will come to appreciate even more the extraordinary opportunity and skill sets you have been given. Under the leadership of President Ferguson, an extraordinary faculty has given you the means to translate values into action. It is a hard truth here and around the world that you don't just receive that which is rightly yours. You get what you are willing to fight for. Much has been given to you, much is now expected. Very few graduating classes have the opportunity and the challenge to change their own society, and through that endeavor, to change the world. Finally, I want to pay special tribute to one individual above all others whose dream you are realizing today, President Barham Saleh. This university was his vision, and it's now your reality. For all of his accomplishments as a regional and national leader, I believe that this university is his greatest achievement and legacy. You are now the custodians of that dream. So as you leave this university that has done so much to educate and empower you, you will find that your work is just beginning. Your success will be the success of a nation, and you are equipped to do it. Thank you.
الأعزاء جميعا، السادة الحضور اللي موجودين ويانا أونلاين، الأساتذة والموظفين وكل العاملين في الجامعة الأمريكية في العراق السليمانية اللي يشوفونا حاليا أونلاين، الطلبة الأعزاء اللي يحتفلون بتخرجهم أونلاين، الحفل الكريم الأونلاين. تحية طيبة وبعد. في البدء أحب أن أشكركم على دعوتي للحديث في هذه المناسبة المهمة جدا، ألا وهي حفل تخرج الدفعة التاسعة من طلبة الجامعة الأمريكية في العراق السليمانية كردستان، تلك المدينة التي تقع على ارتفاع 2895 قدم من على سطح البحر، إذ تسودها الطبيعة الجبلية وتعطيك المساحة لعقلنة الخيار وتخير العقلنة. نذكر جميعا قصة آدم عندما تقاتل أولاده وقتل أحدهما الآخر بسبب طلي، وهذا هو حال الإنسان منذ ذلك الوقت، نتقاتل والسبب طليان. الطليان يعني خروف، الموضوع ليس له علاقة بفيراري أو إيطاليا، ماكو مؤامرة بالقضية. شكرا جزيلا مرة أخرى، ومثل ما قلت أنا سعيد جدا للتحدث وياكم بمناسبة تخرج الدفعة التاسعة للجامعة الأمريكية في العراق السليمانية، واللي كان المفروض أنه أكون واقف أمامكم أنا حاليا ودا أقول هاي ليش كم كلمة، ولكن بسبب كوفيد 19 يعني صار الموضوع أسهل كلش هواية، ودا أصور حاليا بالبيت وبدون الحاجة إلى الذهاب بالطائرة وتكاليف وجية فدعس منها، فأنا سعيد جدا أنه دا أصور من البيت. وهو هذا نفس الشيء اللي انتم ما راح تنسوه طول حياتكم. كل الطلاب اللي قبلكم بالسنين السابقه وحفلات التخرج السابقه والدفعات السابقه سووا حفلات واخذوا صور وتونسوا وشمروا شفقات وكانت ايام يعني جميل بالنسبه لهم، وعندهم معلقين بوسترات بالبيت مال صور مالتهم مال حفله التخرج، اللي انتم راح تشوفون الحفله مالتكم اونلاين، هاي اذا اكو حفله اساسا، وراح تقدروا تتفرجون علي وعلى غيري من باقي الكلمات الاخرى. عموما كل التوفيق. ولكن حتى يتميز خريجي الدفعة التاسعة من الجامعة الأمريكية عن غيرهم، فأكو شيء مميز جدا بهذا الحفل، رغم أنه أكو يعني وضع نشاز وصار الحفل بسبب أونلاين. التميز هو الدفعة التاسعة رقم 9. رقم 9 به العديد من الدلالات والإشارات والأسرار، وهو اللي يخليكم متميزين في هذه الليلة. أولا، رقم 9 بحد ذاته هو رقم مهيمن على باقي الأرقام، يعني ديكتاتور خلينا نسميه، وما يقبل يضرب أو يجمع برقم يحوله إلى رقم آخر. شوف شلون يعني، ما تقدر تضرب أو تجمع رقم 9 ويا أي رقم آخر إذا ما يطلع التسعة منتصر بالنهاية، وهو هذا اللي أتمناه من عندكم طبعا، إنه تطلع منتصرين بالنهاية. جرب مثلا 9 زائد 3 12، النتيجة يساوي 12. ال 12 هي ال 12 إذا تجمعها الواحد زائد 2 مال 12 يطلع لك 3، فتاخذ 3 ترجعها للمعادلة الأصلية اللي هي 9 زائد 3 موجودة نفسها، طلع ال 3 تقبس 9. وأيضا رقم 9 لا يضرب بأي رقم آخر إذا ما يكون الناتج مالته 9. شلون؟ 9 في 5 45، ولكن لما تلزم ال 45 وتجمع الأربعة زائد الخمسة، النتيجة ايش قد؟ 9. رقم مهيمن. 9 في 2 18. لما تجمع الثمانية ويا الواحد ايش قد؟ 9. رقم مسيطر على الكل، وهو ما يجعله انه هذا الرقم ما ينضرب بسهولة، واذا انضرب فنتيجته هي 9. يعني تكنيكلي رقم 9 is unforgettable. فأنتوا نقدر نسميكم دفعة الانفورجيتابلز. دفعة الانفورجيتابلز. ثانيا رقم 9 بالكردي هو نو، فأنتوا دفعة النو، مو شرط تقولون نعم وتمشون وراء القطيع، نو. ثالثا رقم 9 يشير إلى عدد دوائر الجحيم عند دانتي 9 circles of hell. ودانتي أيضا يشير إلى رقم 9 على أنه رمز للحب والمحبوب، فرقم 9 هو رمز الحب والجحيم، وهو نفس الشيء كانت. رابعا الأسطورة الفرعونية أوزيريس، فإن عدد الآلهة الذين حضروا إلى مجمع مدينة الشمس عون كان عددهم 8. لا 9 لا مو 8 9. خامسا أفعل هايدرا بالأساطير اليونانية القديمة عندها 9 رؤوس، وبالتراث الصيني رقم 9 يشير إلى طيلة العمر وطول العمر، وهو مبشر يعتبر هذا الموضوع. الجنين يعيش في بطن أمه 9 أشهر، مرات أسبوعي، بس يعني تمشي الأمور. وعليه فأنتم محظوظين، لأنه أنتم خريجي الدفعة التاسعة للجامعة الأمريكية في العراق السليمانية، فألف مبروك. وكل اللي قلته كان مجرد مواساة لكم، لأن أنتم تشوفون الحفل أونلاين، وأي رقم آخر راح تلقى به نفس المميزات أو غيرهن يعني يختلفن. يعني هو مجرد كلام حكيته بس حتى تحسون إنه أنتم مميزين. أنتم مميزين بس مو لين 9، لأنه أنتم مميزين. بصراحة اللي أسمع من طلاب هذه الجامعة أشياء إيجابية هواية. حكيت ويا هواية طلاب من الجامعة الأمريكية في العراق السليمانية، كانت شهاداتهم إيجابية تجاه الجامعة. أكثر شيء حلو بهاي الجامعة إنه شركات، اللي أنا حسيته مهم، إنه شركات قطاع خاص هواية تتواصل ويا إدارة الجامعة لإيجاد طلاب متميزين ياخذوهم ويشتغلون مباشرة وراء التخرج، وهذا شيء رائع جدا وينطي حافز للتميز، ونادرا ما نشوفه بباقي الجامعات الأخرى. أعزائي الخريجين حفل اليوم، أنا أعرف هواية منكم قرر أو راح يقرر يغادر قريبا البلد، وأعرف كل الزين الظروف اللي دفعتهم أو راح تدفعهم لاتخاذ مثل هذا القرار. ولكن اللي أتمناه حقيقة هو وجود أمثالكم داخل البلد، حتى ما ننطي فرصة للي ما يستحقون يكونون بأماكن ما يستحقوها من الأساس. حقيقة أتمنى لو كان الظرف الأمني والسياسي بالعراق مستقر، وأشوفكم شلون بلشتوا تعيدون إعمار هذا البلد المسكين اللي يحتاجنا كنا نوقف له. أنا سعيد جدا بتخرجكم، وأحسدكم على قدرتكم لإكمال الدراسة. أنا مثلا ما كانت عندي الفرصة أنه أكمل جامعتي بسبب ظروف قاسية عشتها فترة ما، ولكن أتمنى لكم كل التوفيق، وأتمنى أشوفكم بالعراق تبنوه وتعمروه وتخدموه، تخدمون نفسكم وعوائلكم وأحبابكم وأصدقائكم. أنا أعرف أنتم تمرون بظروف صعبة جدا، وربما هواية منكم فقد أحبائه بسبب الأوضاع الأمنية أو بسبب كوفيد-19، فأتمنى لكم الصبر والشجاعة والقوة. أنا فخور بكم جدا، ومتأكد أنه أنتم راح تسوون أشياء عظيمة للوطن. وبصراحة أنتم وباقي زملائكم من الجامعات العراقية الأخرى، باقي الشباب الآخرين اللي أصلا ما دخلوا جامعة بسبب أي ظرف كان، دائما تعطوني الأمل. وأتمنى تستمرون بإعطاء الأمل لنفسكم وللآخرين وللمجتمع، وتكونون مثل ما يحكي عليكم العالم ويردد دائما أنه شباب العراق فسحة أمل لمستقبل مضيء لكافة المنطقة، مو بس العراق. وهو هذا اللي أنا مؤمن به وسعيد به جدا. لما أشوفكم رغم كل الظروف تثابرون وتنجحون، بل وحتى تتميزون وتصنعون التغيير بأيديكم رغم قلة الموارد، هنا نبدي نشوف تحويلة المسار الحقيقية للطريق اللي مرسوم لنا كعراقيين. ألف مبروك مرة أخرى على التخرج، وكل الشكر والتقدير لكل الأساتذة والإداريين في الجامعة للجهود اللي بذلوها من أجل وصول هاي الكوكبة لمثل هذا اليوم السعيد. ألف مبروك رقم 9، وأتمنى حقيقة أن يكون رقم 9 هو رقم السعد مالتكم. شكرا جزيلا.
Dear American University of Iraq Sulaimani class of 2020, please accept my heartfelt congratulations on your graduation from AUIS. You can take great pride into this worthy accomplishment. My best wishes are also extended to your parents, your brothers and sisters, your grandparents, your spouses, other family members, and your friends. I'm certain that all of them encouraged you and supported you throughout your very successful journey. With one journey behind you, a new one will begin, and the same determination and efforts that helped you succeed in our rigorous academic programs will serve you well during your next phase of life. But do not be surprised when you suddenly realize that what you took away from AUIS is not just a set of skills, not just a diploma that indicates that you earned a degree. Much more importantly, you received a comprehensive education that enabled you to widen your personal and interpersonal horizons. And going forward, that will allow you to live a successful life, to exercise compassionate and ethical behavior, to advance the Kurdistan region of Iraq, the rest of Iraq, and the world overall. I'm truly proud of all of you. But before I introduce our department chairs, who will read out the names of the graduates in their respective departments, I have the distinct privilege and honor to introduce our undergraduate and our graduate valedictorians. These are the two AUIS 2020 graduates who earned the highest cumulative grade point average. At the undergraduate level, the distinction of having earned the highest GPA of the class of 2020 goes to Mr. Mohammed Wishia Rasul. He earned a spectacular GPA of 3.98. Mr. Mohammed has been an exceptional student. I know him personally. I saw him study in the cafeteria just so that he would have a consistent electricity and connectivity access, so that he could avoid the problems of power at his home. Because of his self-motivation and his dedication, he was able to identify his objectives and to diligently work towards their accomplishment. My faculty praise him for his talent to recognize and set goals and solve problems in an intelligent, creative, and successful manner. At all times, we got to know Mr. Mohammed as a courteous and caring student with a nice and warm personality, complemented by strong personal values of ethics and real personal integrity. Mr. Mohammed is not able to speak today, but he will speak at our commencement in September. At the graduate level, the distinction of having earned the highest cumulative GPA of the class of 2020 goes to Mr. Mohanad Aiden Alias, who earned an incredible 3.85 GPA in our very demanding MBA program. Mr. Mohanad took 2 courses with me, so I know him personally. And while his natural ability to learn certainly facilitated his accomplishments, he nevertheless always sought his full potential when completing any tasks inside and outside of the classroom. He showed very high levels of critical and analytical thinking and established a good rapport with his fellow students as well as his faculty. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Mohanad for the speech of the graduate valedictorian of the class of 2020.
Good evening. I would first like to thank Professor Bruce Walker Ferguson, our distinguished president, dedicated faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the AUIS class of 2020, for extending this opportunity to me to share few thoughts as each one of you embark on the next phase of your lives. Every story in life has a beginning and an end. Some of these beginnings are like a tiny spark of fire that can burn an entire forest to the ground. A pessimist will bend a knee down into the ashes, while an optimist will learn how the fire started and use that to lighten and warm up an entire place. My story starts on the day of my graduation from College of Pharmacy of University of Sulaimani. I was drained and helpless, as I had just come back from abroad where my mother was receiving treatment for her newly diagnosed cancer. My mother's cancer was malignant, aggressive, and with poor prognosis. I had heard these words before, I had studied them, but I was now beginning to understand how they felt. It was true that I was the same age as my fellow graduates. However, I felt utterly older than everybody else. At the unending request and demands of my colleagues and family, I decided to attend the graduation ceremony. All of the graduates were asked to gather inside that hall to recite the vows. I continually whispered prayers for my beloved mother as we graduates took our places. All the chattering and laughing came to a halt, and with hands on hearts, everyone repeated after our dean. I, however, was making my own personal vow. I would contribute to fighting this disease in my community. I started my professional career directly after graduation in 2010 with AstraZeneca, a multinational pharmaceutical company. I began as a medical representative in Sulaimani, working on a cardiovascular therapy line. Slowly, I began constructing my dream of becoming a leader in the business world. But the picture of my ill mother was always at the back of my mind, no matter where I worked and what I did. As I visited hospitals and saw the suffering of hundreds of cancer patients, seeing my own beloved mother in each of them, I realized the gaps in the treatment options for them, and I saw an enormous opportunity far ahead but still reachable. You see, there were many innovative medications available within the company, but they were not available in our region. The challenge was convincing the company to start considering this critical line in our region. I submitted a business case for further establishment of the therapy line and succeeded in gaining their trust with my vision, which led to the launch of 3 innovative medications for prostate, breast, and ovarian cancers. Today, with my second graduation, exactly 10 years after the starting point of my story, it's with complete gratitude that I can say my mother is alive and healthy. And despite all obstacles, I have made the difference that I hungered for because of her. Right now, I am sure another story is beginning for somebody else. Another fire is burning. Another soul is suffering. But for a different reason. Maybe to this pandemic that's happening right now, or any other number of reasons that are affecting someone somewhere in the world. Maybe each one of you stories has already begun. Maybe it's beginning now. Sooner or later, something will happen to you that could lead you to an endless passion. Not forgetting the situation that we are living now, I am tempted to quote my forever devoted leader, Jack Welch. Don't manage. Lead change before you have to. I believe that the times that we are living now are the best example for this. We need to lead in this new norm that is due to COVID-19. And today, a virtual celebration is the best example of our new norm. Create change. Be that change. And always keep in mind, there is nothing greater or more noble in life than the happiness that comes with changing people's life. To my fellow MBA graduates, the last 2 years were never easy, but we made it with teamwork that we had. We always had the go-to person in our class, the go-to guy for finance, IT, the go-to girl for marketing, reports, and creative ideas. We are all here today because we supported each other to the maximum, because of our collective winning spirit. So congratulations to all for already mastering a key element in success. And to all that graduate today, I urge you to sharpen your senses. Open your eyes to everything that is happening around you. We live in a very imperfect world. And so, now I ask you, Who are you? Are you the pessimist who stands eyes wide shut in the face of adversity? Or are you the optimist who sees the imperfection and as a challenge and opportunity to make change? Thank you.
Congratulations again to the wonderful accomplishments of our two valedictorians. We're really proud of you. I will now ask our academic chairs to recognize the graduates in their respective departments. For the Business Administration Department, it will be Dr. Faridin Suma. For the Engineering Department, Dr. Amin El-Sinawi. For the English Department, Ms. Jamalia Haley will read the names on behalf of Dr. Ali Chetwint. For the Information Technology Department, we will have Dr. Hamin Latif. For the Social Sciences Department, we have Dr. Fritz Monsma with the support of Dr. Ali Ahmed.
Our English majors seem to come in two-year waves. Last year, we had a significant number of graduates, and next year, we have a significant number projected to graduate in their cohort, which leaves Barzi as a unique and single graduate this spring semester from our department. Barzi graduating in this gap year between two larger generations of English majors is appropriate for her because Barzi is an independent, dedicated, and determined scholar, particularly when it comes to issues of fairness and equality. I'm pleased to be able to speak about her specifically. Her thesis work demonstrates her devotion to equality within her ethnic origins. She used a critical lens to evaluate the disparity between the ideology of women's rights and fidelity to patriarchal values in Kurdish poetry. The consensus among myself and my colleagues is that Barzi demonstrates a curiosity and diligence that results in a deep understanding of abstract ideas and their application to real-world concepts. This is exactly what the English department teaches. This is exactly the kind of critical thinking that AUIS strives for, and this is exactly the kind of action that AUIS hopes our students will take. All her professors in the English department do more than wish her the best in her future work and academic life. We trust that she will do her best wherever she goes. Thank you so much, Barzi, for being part of my classes. Congratulations.
Greetings to the graduates, to the international studies majors who are close to my heart, and to all the students. Greetings to the AUS staff and faculty, and especially to the families of our students. Everything we do at AUS, we owe to your strong support. Commencement is a traditional last day of childhood. On this day, it's finally over, that time when the world gives to you more than it takes from you, and helps you get ready for what you will do in life. The day when, instead of getting ready to do, you start to do. That day is tomorrow, not metaphorical commencement address tomorrow, but literally tomorrow. Now that is the tradition, but in truth, few AUIS students were permitted a proper childhood. You've been adults dealing with the world's trouble for a long time. Commencement is one hurdle you jumped over while running on a stony and pitted track. Congratulations to the faculty and administration. We did not interfere with your natural resilience and the strength of character that persistent trouble gave you. You pushed through and you graduated. You have an education now, but you were not smart enough to graduate at a luckier time. A poor job market might only be the fifth thing on the list of current troubling circumstances. Your perseverance in the past will take you over the rough road ahead to further success. I hope and expect that the tools you received in your AUIS education will help you along the way. The deal the world offered you has for some time been unfair. Your reward for this victory is that you must start over from the bottom. AUS class of 2020, I congratulate you for your trouble. When you achieve your success, it will have full value, with none of the discount for those who got good things with small resistance. We believe in you. Make us proud. These are the names of the graduates from the International Studies major of the Social Sciences Department. Asma Omer Ibrahim, Dastan Tawfiq Khidr, Davar Muhammad Abdallah, Hedi Rashid Hamad, Linda Atta Rashid, Miriam Muhammad Majid, Muhammad Kamaran Abbas, Muhammad Jasim Bakr, Noor Kamaran Omer, Parao Ibrahim Beyes, Rebaz Majid Mahmoud, Roj Khosrow Kamal, Tavan Ahmed Salim.
Business graduates, congratulations. You went through many challenges individually and collectively, the latest one being COVID-19. After your graduation, neither learning ends nor the challenges, but you will continue to build on the experiences that you gain through your life. Our graduates succeeded in reaching their career goals, and you will too. I see a bright future in front of you. I am very proud of all of you. Now I'm going to read the names of business graduates. Ahmed Hassan Falih, Ahmed Mazin Kahtan, Ali Musanna Salih, Ansar Omar Anwar, Aram Ali Hussein, Ari Omar Ali, Artin Bazian Bravi, Arya Abdullah Abdurrahman, Awar Aso Ali, Bahast Jaza Muhammad, Bana Aso Muhammad, Bara Munib Ahmed, Barazan Faris Nadir Salihi, Basma Harith Sami, Beritan Khalid Rasul, Blend Sardar Omar, Bra Bala Faraj, Burwa Sarbast Muhammad, Buwar Babakir Sadiq, Chawan Kawa Kadir, Dahlia Hiwa Rahim, Danyar Kawa Jalal, Daro Shorsh Ahmed, Garmian Othman Mahmud, Hana Shamal Muhammad, Hassan Muthanna Salih, Haujin Kamal Hassan, Juan Jamal Aziz, Harbin Darwish Ahmed, Khatija Ahmed Abdul Jabbar, Khojin Kawa Muhammad, Khojin Khosraw Qadir, Lana Saleh Abdul Qadir, Lara Mahmud Ismail, Lawa Marwan Othman, Lawa Wirya Ali, Lavin Feridun Aziz. Late Mushtaq Abdul Samad. Liwar Mahdi Mansur. Lina Lokman Ismail. Lona Feridun Ahmed. Lubna Ghazi Ibrahim. Maat Walid Hamid. Maryam Hussein Hamid. Mir Hiwa Mahmud. Mina Azad Muhammad. Mir Nevzat Abdullah. Muhammad Ahmed Mahmud. Muhammad Nariman Hama. Muhammad Azmi Muhammad. Muhammad Imad Hamid. Muhammad Wisyar Rasul. Muhammad Talib Hassan. Muhammad Walid Nouri. Naz Yusuf Hassan. Omar Adil Ajil. Kudama Jalal Nav. Ravand Taha Mustafa. Ridar Jamal Ali. Rojan Saman Hama. Samim Ayat Yusuf. Sando Burhan. Sara Majid Abdahmed. Sara Aso Abdullah. Sarwar Taha Fatih. Shadiyar Farhat Jalal. Shahad Ammar Hani. Shalyar Sardar Salih. Shatu Ali Ahmed. Shaya Rashid Muhammad. Shiva Kamil Fake. Shilk Hassan Ahmed. Shireen Ahmed Fakhri. Shlowa Abdul Aziz Jabbar. Sunur Abdullah Hassan. Tania Aram Namuk. Tara Burhan Muhammad. Virya Abbas Wahab. Yad Askari. Yariwan Koshawa Kamal. Yunus Ali Yunus. Yusuf Rafi Hamid. Zahra Rad Bakir. Zahra Tarek Sadun.
My dear information technology graduates of 2020, probably the only constant thing in life is change. One cannot know what happens tomorrow or what happens in the next hour. Of course, it's important to have plans and it's convenient to follow your plans. However, it is much more important to be able to adapt to change and to not let change demotivate you from achieving your goals. Just a few months ago, the changes we experienced this semester, not only as faculty and students, but as human beings, were not in the plans of any of us. IUAS didn't mention anything about this in the academic calendar for sure. However, we all had to adapt and embrace our skills in facing those circumstances. The skills that you have acquired over the last 4 to 5 years at IUAS, especially as students of information technology. Information technology and people like you, people who have the skills of using information technology, had a tremendous impact on how humanity faced this challenge. This is an example of how challenges can be seen as opportunities. Opportunities to use your information technology skills beyond what you had originally planned to use them for and beyond what we had prepared you for. Therefore, I encourage you to see the unique values that you have as information technology graduates. I encourage you to apply what you have been studying, learning, and mastering over the last few years for the good of our society and for the good of humanity as a whole. On behalf of my team at the Department of Information Technology, teaching and admin, males and females, part-timers and full-timers, I congratulate you on transitioning from one stage in your professional life to another. The transition from an undergraduate student to a licensed professional of information technology. This is usually a life-changing transition. Yes, you are not planning on having your graduation ceremony this way, but look on the bright side. This year and this ceremony are both unique to you and are both to be remembered for the rest of your life. One thing that changes with this transition, regardless of how it is done, however, is people's expectations of what you can do and how you can do it. Therefore, don't dwell on how you had planned your last days at university and how it turned out to be. Instead, rise up and join the individuals who have been at the forefront of the fight against this global pandemic. Make your faculty, your friends, and your parents proud of you as you have always done. Congratulations and Piroza. And now I'm going to read the names of the graduates of Information Technology of 2020. عبد الرحمن جمال عزيز، أحمد طه أحمد، آكار بختيار محمود، آران كامران رؤوف، أرين آرام محمد، أسمع حسين عبد الله، بلين خطاب أحمد، برهم قاسم عبد الله، باوان آوات داود، بلند محمد عبد الله، دانيار فاضل محمد، هاشم حيدر، هاوكار سرور علي، هاوكار حيدر عثمان، هاوسر حمد شريف سعيد، هيما سردار عبد الله، هيمن صباح عمر، حسام كيان، إبراهيم خليل إبراهيم، كامران أشرف، كازي والسيروان حسين، كوفان رفيق عبد الله، كوجين نياز باهر، ميران عمر أحمد، راويج رزقار حسن، ريباز محمد هادي، سديم أثيل عادل، سرور محمود محمد غريب، شاكار صباح طاهر، شارو عباس عبد الرزاق، نشافين صالح.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Greetings and warm welcome to our honored guests, family members, graduating students, and colleagues. Engineering Department graduates, class of 2020. Congratulations on reaching this point in your lives. Although a unique and special point, I would like to think of it as a minimum, beyond which I hope that the slope of your progress and achievements will always be positive and increasing exponential. As the chair of the engineering department, I am fully aware that our faculty have pushed you close to the limits of your capabilities. But you have shown a tremendous wealth of perseverance, hard work, and dedication. Now, we are confident that you are ready to conquer the world. You are graduating during a challenging period, and perhaps you are thinking that you have been unlucky to be graduating at this time. However, I would like to think that you are lucky to have chosen a field that is enjoyable, unique, and highly in demand. One of the most fulfilling aspects of being a professor is to learn of the success of your former students. I look forward to hearing of the stories of your evolving careers that will likely span the world and will be influential in many domains. It has been a pleasure for our faculty and for me personally to work with you over the years and to have contributed to this or to your great success. I am very proud of you, and I am confident that you will always be the AUIS ambassador to the world through your discipline, high moral values, and exceptional work ethics. On behalf of AUIS, Engineering Department faculty and staff, I would like to congratulate you on this outstanding achievement and to wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you. Now I'm reading the names of our engineering graduates. Abdullah Amr Kamal, Abdullah Muhammad Saleh, Abdulaziz Saad Hussein, Abdullah Muhammad Abdul Karim, Abdul Rahman Muhammad Jamil, Aga Abdullah Omar, Ahmad Rashid Ahmad, Ahmad Hatim Yasin, Ahmad Abdullah Akram, Ali Salam Mahmoud, Ali Ghazi Muhammad, Asuda Mahdi Mahmoud, Bahuz Barzan Hama Gharib, Bashar Ja'far Jasim, Dana Arif Ali, Dashti Jaza Mahmoud, Dashti Adil Muhammad, Dastan Dilshad Said, Dilan Mustafa Hama, Diya Ari Othman, Dilshar Rasti Jafar, Dunya Hama Jaza Amin, Hashim Namir Hashim, Haukar Sardar Hama Amin, Hivar Dara Jihan, Hiran Omar Ahmed, Honia Salah ad-Din Saleh, Jumana Amir Badr, Khalid Khairi Ahmed, Kovan Faraj Hussein, Kojan Hiwa Siddiq, Lania Lazad Azad Ahmed, Lania Ali Ahmed, Las Ahmed Muhammad, Lawan Salar Abdullah, Laukar Hassan Aziz, Mais Adnan Izzat, Mardin Abdul Hamid Saleh, Mina Tariq Abdul Hamid, Mir Hawdang Mahmoud, Miran Izzuddin Ghazi, Muhammad Jaza Qadir, Muhammad Ramzi Ahmed, محمد شاكر عبد الله، محمد نجاة ستار، محمد حسين كريم، محمد رافع هاشم، مصطفى برزان نعم الله، نينا نهرو عبد الله، بيوست صالح علي، راوة أزاد أحمد، راز رزقار حيدر، ريباز بهاء الدين محمد، ريباز عزيز رفيق، رز عثمان معروف، رزقار قادر فتاح، سافو كاوى عبد الكريم، سالي جميل سيف الله، سانيا رزقار عبد القادر، سردم أكرم أحمد، سرياس آري غفور، شادي عاطف عدلي، شلو علي قادر، شمس عدنان عزت، شيرين جمال عزيز، شيا عبد الله قادر، سيفان دلشاد عمر، سوما عمر عبد الله، سوران ديار علي، سوزي حسن طه، طه سعد رشيد، وريا سيمان إبراهيم، ياد خالد عبد الله، ياسنا عميد محمد، زهرة علي رمضان، زانيار رؤوف علي، جالن إبراهيم خليل، جير برهان فرج.
Thank you so much and congratulations again. Finally, it is my pleasure to introduce the members of the MBA class of 2020. For the past almost 2 years, these students completed rigorous coursework in a variety of different business fields, followed by a comprehensive thesis. I congratulate all of you, and I would like to ask Executive Graduate and VPAA Office Coordinator Ms. Sarah Jabbar to read out the names.
بهمن عثمان حما سعيد، داستان خالد عمر، هاور علي حسين، هاجر فرياد محمد، هيفر عزيز حسن، كوير محمد مصطفى، ليزان مجيد، مهند أيدن الياس، محمد طاهر أحمد، سازان أحمد علي، سوزان رسول عبد الله، جيار صادق حما سعيد.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby pronounce you graduates of the American University of Iraq, Sulaimani.